Welcome to this week's edition of Appleseed Legacy. My name is Gordon Spicer and I'm here to bring you the good green news. Lots to cover this week, so let's go. In business this week, as reported by oilandgastechnology.net, GE and Statoil have launched a green initiative. This is a primary goal of reducing carbon dioxide and methane emissions, as well as water usage and flaring in oil and gas production. This would reduce the environmental cost of extracting fossil fuels, but not of the fuels themselves. Tesla, meanwhile, has doubled the size of its supercharger network in the United Kingdom, as reported by Engadget.com. Making good on their promise to fill the British Isles with supercharger stations, Tesla has installed 11 more stations in the UK, bringing the total number to 20. Also, EV sales in China have increased 320% in 2014, as reported by kiroclip.blogspot.fr. While the number of buyers of EVs in China remains small, and only 75,000 EVs were sold, the growth is promising. Elon Musk has even discussed the idea of producing Tesla EVs in China for sale in that country. Meanwhile, CleanTechnica.com reports that Miller Coors has completed a 3.2 megawatt solar installation at one of its factories. This installation is the largest one in North America, particularly for a brewery, and will allow the company to brew 7 million cases of beer on renewable energy annually. Finally, Roboco SAM has released its Sustainability Yearbook for 2014. Their yearbook measures the sustainable and environmentally friendly practices of companies and ranks them either gold, silver, or bronze. Of the 235 companies that made the cut at all rankings, 93 were from North America. You know what? It doesn't stop here, and it's all good news. In science news this week, researchers from Northwestern University have discovered a catalyst that converts atmospheric nitrogen to ammonia using only light. This is reported by ScienceDaily.com. Ammonia, a key ingredient in fertilizer, often takes high temperatures and pressures to convert nitrogen. This new process would make fertilizers more environmentally friendly to produce. Also, tire producer Midas has discovered how to convert dandelions to rubber. As reported by FarmIndustryNews.com, the company uses a specific rubber-producing dandelion from Kazakhstan to produce a new tire. This new source of rubber could decrease dependence on traditional sources. Academics from the University of Southampton are also pursuing major advance in environmental monitoring and sensing, as reported by ecssoton.ac.uk. The professors pursuing this goal want to develop a system of smart, internet-capable devices for use in sensor networks. These networks help measure the environmental damages occurring in remote, mountainous regions. Meanwhile, an international group of researchers have made a breakthrough in spectroscopy, as reported by nanowork.com. The team has created a reliable method for using terahertz frequency spectroscopy. There are many useful applications for this technology, including environmental monitoring. Finally, a British company, Flow Energy, has created a revolutionary boiler that generates both heat and electricity, as reported by Yahoo Finance Canada. The boiler uses the steam generated by the boiler to power a mini electric generator. This power generation process cools the water vapor back to water, which is now at a temperature that is perfect for people to use. With news like this, we are going to win the game. Check out our mission at appleseedlegacy.com. Jump into our newsreaders too, updated daily. Check us out. In society news this week, according to thehill.com, Norway has announced plans to cut its greenhouse gas emissions 40% by 2030. This cut in emissions will bring Norway in line with the goals of the European Union. The plan will also be part of Norway's contribution to the UN Climate Change Summit. Meanwhile, the Splore Festival, ranked one of the greenest festivals on the planet, is aiming to become more environmentally friendly, as reported by nzherald.co.nz. The main reason for the low environmental impact of the festival is a team of waste sorters, who ensure that anything that can be reused, recycled, or composted is taken care of appropriately. The festival held last year managed to keep 73% of refuse from entering landfills. Meanwhile, according to PowerSource.postgazette.com, Obama has proposed a $4 billion fund to be given to states that exceed the administration's climate change goals. Along with this fund, Obama also announced that he wanted Congress to increase the royalty rates for oil and gas exploration and extraction. Finally, the City of Edmonton has taken a novel approach to reducing traffic, as reported by Autoblog.com. Dubbed the Freezeway, city officials want to open 6.8 miles to ice skaters for use in getting around the city. The paths would be able to double as cycling paths during the summer. In technology news this week, Formula E for electric has added a new race to their roster for the current season, as reported by Autoblog.com. The new addition is unusual, as races are only often added or removed before the season starts or after it is ended. Formula E is often a place where the potential performance of EVs can be showcased. Also, according to Phys.org, virtual models of cities and urban areas could be the tool needed to make cities greener. Anna Jarnahammer, a researcher for the Swedish Environmental Research Institute in Stockholm, has created a model, and this is being implemented to make neighborhoods in European cities more energy efficient. Another group of researchers have found a way to increase food yield in drought-stricken areas, according to Phys.org. The scientists from University of California and led by Sean Cutler have found a way to trigger a metabolic pathway in plants that is responsible for their internal drought responses. The process can be triggered by a harmless agrochemical. Finally, moving from researchers to companies, Siemens has partnered with Utilidata to move into microgrids. As reported by greentechmedia.com, the company is looking into many different issues behind the meter resources that could help individuals reduce their power consumption, as well as potentially making some money in the process. Thanks for joining us this week and every week. At Appleseed Legacy, our mission is to make significant surgical changes to the environment through business, science, society, and technology. We've been in business for a few years now, and with our staff and an army of volunteers, we are going to get there. Join us on this mission. Tell your friends, and check out our website, appleseedlegacy.com. In 2015, our mission will be expanding significantly. Why don't you hop on the bus? We are going to win this game, the good green game. day.